Welcome to the Spirit of Life channel. This message begin right now. Walking in the gold greetings. And welcome. My beautiful beings of light. The earth plane from this vantage point at times looks like a video placed on fast forward. The timelines continue to drop away and the perceptions by all seem to echo that same fast forward visual. You are feeling stressed and some are feeling distressed. My beloveds, uncertainty seems to be the norm, and that has many off-center wondering which way they need to move next. These sensations are simply bringing you back to the present moment, my beautiful beings of grace, for in truth that is all you really have to focus on. There are too many variable potentials that must fall into place to put you into the future. There is too much history that has not been released that continues to suck you back into your past. Old outdated history movies keep playing in your head like data loops until they are cleared. Your history, my beloveds, doesn't drive you and the future doesn't beck you. It is only in the one moment that you are experiencing right now, that you can truly work for change and be present. The present moment awareness is all that is real. Step into it and allow it to unfold for you. Your angels look on and hope that soon you will take the initiative to call on them for help in releasing the old, so that the new has room to expand and grow. Dear ones, they need your permission to assist you. Simply speak to your angels like you were sitting right next to them in a chair, for in truth, my beloveds, they are right next to you at all times. They usually position themselves right behind each shoulder. One is positioned behind the right shoulder and one is positioned behind the left shoulder. You each have two guardian angels. Of course there are some other scenarios, but this is typically what most humans incarnate with. There are a plethora of specialty angels that come and go in your life as they are needed. An example of a specialty angel is perhaps a healing angel, a relationship angel, career angel, wedding angel, abundance angel, and on the list of specialties goes. You can also call these specialty angels in yourself by mentally asking for their presence and explaining what your needs and concerns are. They speak and communicate to you in many ways, sometimes telepathically, sometimes through someone else speaking, sometimes through what you are reading, sometimes you can hear them audibly, sometimes through thoughts, pictures, or symbols, sometimes through a TV speaker, knocking a book off of the shelf to the exact page you need to read that day, and on it goes. Release the expectation of how that communication will take place and just know if they have been given permission, they will communicate and interact. One of the most helpful things you can do is give them permission to interact and hand over your problems, troubles, and concerns one at a time for resolution assistance. Handing off your burdens to the Creator and your angels is one of the most appropriate ways that you can move through many episodes with ease and grace. You are never alone, my beloveds. Remember that the Creator would never send you to the earth plane without your beloved angelic support staff. Allow this messenger to take you on a mediation journey to your garden of serenity. Sit in a chair or lie down, whichever is your preference. It's time to be comfortable and undisturbed for a while as you journey within yourself through meditation. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths in and out. Visualize with each in-breath, you are breathing in love and renewal. With each out-breath, you are breathing out pain, fear, frustrations, and doubts. With the last out-breath, feel your body relaxing. Allow and give yourself permission to feel the calm, peace, and serenity of this safe place. My beloveds, ask your ego self to perch on your left shoulder. Instruct your ego self that it is only to be an observer on this journey, it is not to participate. Through prayer to the Creator, please ask the Creator to share with you a translucent golden shield of light. Visualize it all around you, forming a bubble from head to toe, protecting you from all outside influences and giving you warmth, radiance, light, and power. Negatives will simply bounce harmlessly off your shield of protective light. My beloveds, the Creator has responded to your prayer. Your protective bubble has been supplied. The energies for this bubble will continue to flow from the Creator, cycling back down through you again, and back to the Creator in a continuous circular loop while you are in meditation. You are now divinely protected at this moment, and nothing can even communicate with you, that is not for your highest good, without your permission. Breathe in deeply, my beautiful beings of light, and sense the lighter, relaxed feelings of being divinely protected and guided into this meditation. Breathe in deeply and know that you are breathing to the pulse of the Creator. Breathe in deeply, allowing, seeing, and sensing within your spiritual imagination your guardian angels and invited spirit guides as they join you now. The angels take your spiritual etheric essence hands and guide you out of your physical body. The angels then direct you into your etheric spiritual heart chakra. An angel is staying with your physical essence until you return from your meditation journey. My beloveds, you are visualizing, seeing, feeling and sensing this within your imagination. Your guardian angels, spirit guides and special invited guests are with you now within your spiritual heart chakra. Your angels and guides are helping you locate the golden door that says to my highest guidance within. In your imagination you have located the golden door and now you turn the etheric spiritual door knob, opening the door as you cross over the threshold knowing that you are on a spiritual growth adventure. You find yourself in a white marble corridor. Your angels whisk you quickly down the hall to the 44th door to your left. The label on the door says to your Garden of Serenity. You open the door and cross over the threshold. You find yourself in a large meadow where you have been so many times before. You look out over the scenery and there is the wooden arched bridge, the grove of trees and the mountain with steps up to your Garden of Serenity. This is the same path you take to travel to your very own crystal palace next to the Garden of Serenity. Your angels walk with you and allowing you a leisurely pace so that you can enjoy the wonderful warm breeze and sunshine on your face. You tell yourself that it feels so good to be walking and not to have to punch a clock or work on a project deadline. Your angels agree that you have been very stressed. You nod your head in agreement. You have reached the arched wooden bridge and you hear the little brook giggling below as it passes over the river rocks that tickle it. The brook greets you. You greet the brook as you cross to the middle of the wooden bridge. You peer down at the brook and tell it thank you for the welcome. You continue walking. On the other side of the wooded bridge you see two angels stationed, one on each side of the bridge. They ask you to remove those backpacks of cares, worries, should have don'ts, could have don'ts, won'ts, can'ts, fears and frustrations. You turn to either side and lo and behold there are backpacks there and you immediately take them off and hand them over to the angels. The angels tell you that you can pick these back up after your journey up the mountain if you are so inclined, but for the moment they will hold on to them for you until you return. The moment you release them to the angels you feel amazing, better and lighter. Wow, you tell yourself you didn't realize how much stuff you were actually carrying around with you. Your angels tell you that thoughts are electrical and emotions are magnetic, and when you put these two together you are actually charging whatever you were thinking about. This means that combined thought that is now emotionally laced will hang around even though you may not realize you even created anything. This creates a law of attraction type response and then draws towards you whatever you have placed your attention on with this electrical thought magnetic charge, good, negative or neutral, it doesn't matter. It is all magnetized towards you now. So if this was something you didn't intend to carry out, it now needs to be cleared to dissolve its existence. You mull that over for a moment and it does feel right. You thank them for their explanation. They begin guiding you up the mountainside steps. As you go higher and higher your body feels like it is floating. Instantly you find yourself at the top of the mountain. There waiting for you is Josh, a white kitty. Josh greets you and asks you to follow him. He takes you on curvy nature paths and into a circle-like place in the middle of your Garden of Serenity. The circle is lined with trees and each tree greets you. You smile and feel the warmth and love of this place and the sacredness of the trees. Your angels ask you to select a tree and have a seat on the ground with your back leaning up against your selected tree. This is such a lovely place and none of the tree species are recognizable to you. Josh suggests to put your hand on each tree within the circle and then sit against the one that feels best to your touch. Good idea, you tell Josh as Josh follows you to each tree until you've had a sense of each one and then make your selection. As soon as you sit you immediately feel the energy of the tree interact with your own energy fields and it feels heavenly. Josh sits down next to you as your angels now direct you to close your eyes. There is a special journey you need to make today and it will take your direct focus to obtain as much of the learning/remembrance as possible. You close your eyes and stroke Josh's soft fur with one hand as you listen for the angels' directions. You smile as you listen to Josh's soft purring. Your angels tell you that in your mind you are to fill 2 pots on either side of you with the Creator's divine grace. As directed by the angels, you mentally picture these pots and request through prayer for the Creator to fill them with divine grace. You immediately see the pots filled and brimming over with beautiful golden divine grace. The angels then tell you that in your imagination tip both of these pots over and watch as they coat and create a single path of pure golden divine grace in front of you. You do as the angels suggest. You watch as both pots, even though they are sitting in different locations, merge into one single golden path of divine grace. You are amazed as you see this golden divine grace clears all blockages, curves, forks, abyss, cliffs, and gorges from your own spiritual path. The golden path of divine grace is smooth and singular as is your own divine spiritual path. Just as a reference, your angels mention that it is your own avoidances, doubts, fears, lack, and frustration that creates the blockages and glitches on your path. Now the angels want you to see yourself walking on this beautiful golden path of divine grace. Sense how it feels. Your angels ask you to observe. They wave a special tuning device in front of you to recalibrate your frequencies back into perfection. In your imagination, you then see yourself standing up and beginning to walk. You realize that you don't have a map for the path, but instantly you feel at peace and serene walking on it. You view further in front of you, and see that the path gradually climbs higher and higher. You see yourself going up into a cloud and then higher and higher still. Rising in the gold. Continuing on and on, repeating to yourself, I am rising in the gold, I am rising in the gold. You stop for a moment as your intuition has guided and your angels and spirit guides have a meaningful message for you regarding your path. I'll give you a moment here to intercept this message. If nothing is forthcoming, this simply means that you are not ready for the information yet, and they will provide it for you when the moment and now is appropriate. You realize that you can hear your guidance so much easier with your spiritual ears on this golden divine path. You find yourself merging with the golden energy and then understand that you are part of all that there is. You merge with the Creator, which is brilliant golden grace energy and pure divine love. You find yourself in total bliss, peace, and joy. Savor the moment that you are having directly with the Creator. You don't want to leave, but the Creator says it is important for you to return and finish your service and mission. Reluctantly you begin to disengage from the Creator's beautiful divine love and retrace your steps on the golden divine path of grace, returning awareness back to the tree that you are sitting up against in your garden of serenity. You open your eyes there in the garden. Your body is so energized as you have absorbed the golden grace and divine love of the Creator. You can't explain the feeling of peace and calm, as there are no words in the earth plane languages that can express that level of tranquility. You put your arm out in front of you and see that you are actually glowing. You smile and your angels smile as well. They tell you it is time to return. Josh gets up and leads you back to the steps down the mountain. Josh tell you until next time. You bend down and stroke Josh, saying goodbye for now and thank him for his help today. You begin the descent, and the closer and closer you get to the bottom of the steps, the heavier and heavier your legs feel. The angels are holding your backpacks and you decide to allow the angels to vaporize them for you. You no longer need all this stuff to weigh you down any longer. You watch as the angels zap them and they flash in front of your eyes. The angels have now transmuted all that negative stuff back into divine love and divine light. You thank the angels for their help. You walk back over the wooden arched bridge and tell the brook goodbye until next time. You instantly find yourself back in the white marble corridor. You catch a glimpse of your glowing essence in the mirror. You smile broadly as you now know more about your spiritual path. Your angels lead you back across the threshold of the golden door within, back into your spiritual heart chakra, and then they assist the return of your spiritual essence back into your physical form. Take a deep breath to help you reorient as you wiggle your fingers and toes. When you are ready, open your eyes. Go about your day remembering that your inner higher wisdom and angelic support staff are always at your service, working with you to help you reach your highest, most appropriate potential. Listen for those first thoughts that pop into your awareness and know without a shadow of a doubt that you are receiving daily spiritual guidance. Beloveds, you are blessed beyond words and loved beyond measure. more than any earth plane language can ever express. I am Archangel Michael, the Creator's messenger of love, joy, wisdom, light, peace, and grace.